Smash is in a rough spot right now. Viewership is down, attendance is lower, and the sentiment online about the meta has been, let's say, contentious. Understandably, some people are feeling very gloomy about the future of this game. Many people feel like the game's just not fun to watch anymore because of characters like Sonic and Steve. Debate online has been raging on for over a year now about whether or not to ban Steve, and it's time for me to step in and solve this thing. Gang, we've been thinking about this all wrong. Coney made a 30-minute long video where he claims the problem isn't the characters, but the rules we created to make our game more competitive.
Nintendo doesn't make this game. We make this game. You guys are so fucking scared of change or for anything to be different that we've created a system where I'm seeing the same stages and the same fucking characters over and over and over.
Coney explains that we made a rule set that favors long-ass matches with boring-ass characters on big-ass stages. And you know what? I agree. So what does Coney want to do about this?
What should we do about the rule set? Nothing. Don't change it now. Do not change anything about the rule set now.
Coney is a coward. 4 years ago, Rishi released a video that would change the community forever. In his video, Smash Needs a Rule Set Overhaul, Rishi details how we have been arguing about rule sets and characters for years and something needed to change.
In this video, I will take a deep dive into the nature of rule sets and why Smash needs a rule set overhaul.
This resulted in the creation of Rishi's Jungle Jam, the rule set that saved Melee. Rishi developed a rule set that asked the question, what if we just kill the ledge campers? Rishi's Jungle Jam was a huge hit and is now just the standard way of playing Melee. Sure, tournaments still run the old rule set as a side bracket, but most people just tune into Jungle Jam. The old rule set is so dead that they're running a salty suite to determine who's number one. This is leading people to ask the question, what is the Rishi's Jungle Jam of Ultimate? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer. It's time to actually save Smash. Introducing the Actually Save Smash rule set, or ASS for short. The creation of this rule set was simple. How can we prevent this from happening? What tools are in the game that maybe it's items? It was going to be items. You knew it was going to be items. I knew it was going to be items. You knew it was going to be it's items. A lot of items in this game are legitimately extremely uncompetitive. We don't want to add any more RNG than necessary, so Pokeballs are out. And most recatchable items in this game just make you Diddy Kong. And well, that clearly doesn't solve the issue. What we need are items that reward stage control and give competitors an opportunity to challenge people camping in the corner. So here are the 4 items that are going to save Smash Ultimate. When experimenting, we found the Starman to be too powerful. Without ledge planking giving invincibility, 10 seconds of star power was just too strong. The Super Mushroom, on the other hand, was perfect. It lasts about 6 seconds, which is plenty of time to make someone camping in the corner regret their decision, and you can still be hit. It has the added benefit of ruining Kazuya combos as well. The Super Mushroom was not enough though. We wanted there to be a reward for keeping center stage without being overpowering. Introducing the Back Shield. And listen, I don't have to justify this choice. Just watch these 2 clips and it'll all make sense. Yes! Wait. These 2 items were good, but you could still often hide behind a wall or hydrant or ledge plank, which is why we introduced the Beast Ball. Is Steve hiding behind some blocks? Here's a baseball with aimbot. Not only does this give you a tool for corner pressure, you can also land some nasty combos and shield breaks with it. And the counterplay is to just catch the ball. So if your opponent is good enough, it just turns into a game of catch, and that's kind of lovely. All of this is great, but we're missing one thing. One item to force people into interacting. How about one that literally drags your opponent out of the corner? The black hole is perfect because not only does it eat anvils and minecarts, it also does a fantastic job of countering planking and stalling. Has that Sephiroth used Octo Slash at ledge 5 times in a row and you don't have a tool to counter it? Now you do. Listen, I know the ASS rule set is going to be controversial. I know Steve players are going to feel targeted by this. However, Steve is still good as hell. And B, while getting footage for this, I noticed this back air landed. And I lost all sympathy for Steve players. Steve players, how do you lose? How are you losing? The great news is this works on most stage lists already, so you don't have to change it. And you can knock a minute or 2 off the timer because people just aren't camping anymore. Finally, not everyone is going to want to use the ASS rule set, and that's fine. You can gentlemen to play without items, as long as both of you agree. If you're a youngling player, I don't like your odds. I want to leave you here with a thought. Smash Ultimate was, and still is, a good game. You can continue attending locals with dwindling numbers and watching majors with lower viewership, making no changes and waiting until the game dies without a fight. Or you can try something new and maybe find that you actually really like it. Our days are numbered, something else is gonna come along. We may as well have some fun on the way out. Also, legalize Yoshi's story, you absolute fucking cowards.
Blaming TOs? Yeah, it's their fault. These fucking millionaires.